Hey, good morning. Uh, Recently, about a week ago, I was in downtown Clovis. I'm over here at my house right now, but I was in downtown Clovis and I was posting the one of the main intersections in Clovis, Fifth Street in Clovis, and I posted it, and someone commented on my page on the video saying, "Why are you posting this? Who cares?" And one of the reasons why I post things about Old Town Clovis is because there are people who have moved out of the city and they live in other places. They live in Idaho or Texas or other places. And so, and there's people here in Clovis that like it. And I usually I get maybe 100 views sometimes even less than that. But sometimes there's videos that we find on YouTube that they get 5 views or 10 views or 20 views. And and people say, why would you do that? And a while back, a few years ago, I had a sister passed away, and I had COVID, and I could not make it to the funeral because I couldn't go in there and get people infected. And I thought about making a YouTube video about my sister making a eulogy. But usually when you do a eulogy, you think, well, what am I going to say? I don't know what to say. And so I researched YouTube, and there was a young man. He's from Barbados, in Latin America, I guess. And he had a friend that passed away. He was murdered, and I guess he had some problems going on, drinking and drugs and whatever. And so, and we think about the meaning of life and what our lives are worth. But this young man did a remarkable eulogy, and it's still on YouTube. It's something about eulogy for my friend, and but it has very few views, very few, very few views. Nobody cares, and there's a lot of YouTube videos that people just don't care, and but the thing is should we, if we have a video that has maybe 30 views or 40 views, should we delete it? You know, and because there may be someone out there that really cares about your video, and so that's the question. Should you know, are you wasting your time when you do a video then, and only 30 people watch it? And so you know. In that example of the young man that does eulogy, I hope he never deletes that video because it's one of the best videos I've seen. Even the ones with a million views. It's a great video that talks about his friend, about that he grew up with, and what he hoped for. He died when he was 34 and he was murdered. He talked about his friend about when they went out with girls and when they were drinking and they were they were good friends. That's what good friends do. They talk about dreams that they have when they're young and when they're going to become older. And God willing, they have children and grandchildren and enjoy life. So that's the question. The meaning of life, and if you have a video that only a few people watch, well, you think it's important, should you delete it? And so, that's my, uh, that's my dilemma for today. So if anyone has any comments, I would appreciate it, and tell me what you think, because this has been on my mind in the past week or so. Should I delete my videos? All of them because they have 10 views or 20 views or whatever. So, anyways, thank you very much, and have a good day.